What's up, guys? This is Brian. I am currently at the Synapse off of Truce and 75th. I'm about to join join the armed march for the Black Panther Party. I'm going to be following some medics, I should say shadowing them, so we can see a different perspective of what goes on. I will not be showing faces. I'm going to be keeping this to the ground, so unfortunately, if you don't like it, too bad. It's not about the faces, it's about the message, so I'm going to let the general keep speaking.
As was and is slavery. There is no justice system. There's only a criminal system. And if you're black, that should concern you. You are a Reconstruction Amendment citizen. That means what they were going to do was already set in stone before they allowed you to be considered a civil servant. The 13th Amendment, subsection B says, slavery shall be abolished except as a punishment for a crime. Now you have the pigs out here being your judge, your jury, and your executioner. We are not saying, okay, that people don't deserve to be arrested. We're not saying that people are not out here endangering communities. What we are saying is everybody has due process of law. Everybody has equal protections under the law. And when we can see over 100 colonial white people run their ass up in the Capitol and ain't none of them dead, right, something is wrong.
Yeah, it's
that should concern you. When you turn on your TV and the mayor of Kansas City is telling you that since the year he was born, there have been over 4,000 of your brothers and sisters taken out of your community. This is very wrong. Why is this happening? They are trained to do so. They are trained to do so.
These are people that are here to...
All you know if you black is that you ain't worth shit. Well, we got news for them. They taught us for too long how to fight each other. Now it's time for all of us to unite and fight whatever is killing us or is a threat to our people. It is time to stand. It was once said that the revolution will not be televised. Everybody is going to see every revolutionary
Again, I'm not showing anybody's faces,
every
so
revolutionary voice out here today, so the revolution is televised. We got to make some examples today. So, we don't need no more camera people when you see police brutality. We don't need no more filmmakers. We need some people that said, not me today. We used to be a part of a Who's Next movement. Now we're a part of a Not Me movement. We are a part of a proletarian struggle. Our issue is political. Our issue is a class war. So, the Revolutionary Black Panther Party, let me tell you a little bit about us. The narrative of the Black Panther Party being a racist, an anti-white, a terroristic group, that is the farthest from the truth. We are a proletarian organization. We believe in all power to the people. We believe in the political process. And we believe in reconstructing and rectifying our current social structure where you have the American rich, the middle class, and the poor. This is a poor people struggle. Poor people are dying, okay? And we are unapologetically black. And we are saying that the problem that is happening in this country is not being reconciled. All of these other groups, ethnic groups, got anti-hate legislation. And we can't get an anti-lynching bill. We can't get local control of our police here in Kansas City. Why is that? It was founded in 1874. Racist whites, slave owners, pro-racist people regained control of the state of Missouri, and guess what they did? They made legislation that made it impossible for the 2 black cities in Missouri to have local control in their police. Well, St. Louis stood the fuck up. Says the city needs to stand up. But let me let you in on a little secret. Why are we out here? We paid attention to the news when ordinance number 210159, 210159, that says the city of Kansas City wants to control the money that it has to give KCPD. That's $47 million, 54 roughly. The city says you can have this money if you just agree not to kill or brutalize black people, because they did not want to do that. They had a meeting on their plantation. And I say plantation because they was using Civil War terms. Us versus them. North versus South. Okay? The same people who established and still control structural white supremacy. Don't call them KCPD. The same people who are set up to control that structural white supremacist system, they're still in power. But the power truly belongs to the people. Put your fist in the air. Power to the people.
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 I am a revolutionary.
A revolutionary.
I am a revolutionary.
A revolutionary.
I am a revolutionary.
A revolutionary.
Let's take it to the streets.
And now we're about to be following the medics. Hopefully they're not going to give any use. We're going to go with Frenchie right here. I'm not showing it. Just like a First Amendment audit, we're exercising rights. These are rights given to everyone under the Constitution, not just white people, not just any certain group. It's everybody. This isn't about scaring people. This is just being an American. Protesting is a natural thing to do. With the 4th of July coming up, I was missing this. A group of people didn't like what was being done, and they fought, and they started a new country. I mean, as we can tell, they didn't really like catch on to what was going to happen when they didn't address issues like slavery. I mean, just just realized if you prick these people, prick anybody in this group, we all have the same color blood. And if we see any pricked blood, this gentleman right here is going to be taking care of that.
Clotting and stopping it.
Hear that? Clotting and stopping. Sounds like a good title for my post-it.
Dave one sucks.
Off the pig! 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 Off the pig!
Sorry guys for the shaking. I'm just getting into the chanting.
Off the pig!
And we got Area 4 called in apparently.
Let me see that camera.
You want it on the camera?
Yeah.
Hold on. Got a guess.
BLM taught people how to resource share. So we've got air surveillance. There's been a huge groundswell of medical literacy. All of a sudden, everybody knows how to treat GSWs.
You know what, actually.
All these people have all these skills because they saw relevancy for it. They saw an application, they knew something was wrong. But unfortunately, people only can be mad about something they see after it happens. And so it took somebody dying, and then people take the streets. But it's been going on since, well, quite literally the birth of the nation, right?
Yeah.
But look at the mobilization. I mean, look at the level of cohesion. We've got a perimeter of cars. We've got our drone here. We've got outriders. I mean, this level of infrastructure is the result of
Not showing.
a year of practice and learning how to do this better and better and better. Because the cops have had 200 years to practice how to systemically oppress, right?
Yeah.
So, who's going to provide an alternative? To say we don't need the cops. So, we have to do better.
What question? A lot of people, they hate the idea of defund the cops. Calling the cops. I mean, they think that people have to do that for everything. What do you say?
A lot of the crime that cops deal with is poverty motivated, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you have a community with good resource distribution and reliable supply chains and reasonably priced products, and everyone's livelihood is basically taken care of by a well-balanced economy, real estate, all that shit, you wouldn't see crime. People steal because they don't have the things that they're stealing. I mean, don't even get started about mental health. If we actually provided people reasonable health care, then we wouldn't have people who are at their wits' end, no social security card, talking to themselves on the street corner. So, police are a back-end solution. They're fixing the problem after the problem has been created, but the problem has been created by the failure of the state to take care of its citizens. So if you take care of your citizens in the first place, you don't need the cops to reinforce poverty. Because make no mistake, that's all cops do, they reinforce poverty. You do not see the same law enforcement presence in wealthy white neighborhoods that you see in poor minority neighborhoods. Because those wealthy white neighborhoods have all of their needs taken care of, which means they don't need to resort to crime to fulfill those needs.
Thank you for answering my next question before I asked.
Very simple.
Yeah, so no one's better than the other
That way the
person.
Revolutionary Black Panther Party isn't all that revolutionary, because what they're saying speaks to the very basis of a coherent economic system.
It's a common sense.
It's absolutely common sense.
Kind of.
We have this massive centralization of wealth and resources, and the people who've got it don't want to share.
Well, why should they share it? Why should they share it?
Why shouldn't they share it? Or why
should they? I'm trying to take the anti-road, I guess.
Well,
Get the answers.
I mean, every industry has a supply chain, right?
Yeah.
And if you wanna make some money, you insert yourself into that supply chain. And sometimes those supply chains become very complicated, needlessly so. There are so many distributors, middlemen, and all of that gets passed on down the line to the end consumer. When the end consumer pays a higher price for a complex compound product, right?
Yeah.
I mean, shopping for groceries didn't used to be all this individually packaged shit. Like, you bought your flour, you bought your water, you bought your yeast, you made bread. And that's a very sustainable way to make bread. But, like, pre-sliced loaves, somebody's got to package it. Creates litter. There's got to be a factory somewhere that pre-slices it. That's an upcharge too. You're paying for all of that. So we really do need to reevaluate the way that we distribute goods, because that does play a large part in poverty.
So what you're saying is, let's stop worrying about being rich and actually worrying about making the world a better place, you know, spreading it out, letting everyone...
Well, simplify.
I mean, like, don't be greedy. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
You're gonna die at some point. What are you gonna do with that money when you die?
He who dies with most points wins. L Train quoted that earlier. That Orson Welles quote. I think you were saying right there when I said it.
Yeah.
That the reason that socialism never caught on in the United States is because we don't view ourselves as an exploited labor force, but as temporarily embarrassed millionaires. Because as much as the rich oppress us, we want to be the rich. But that envy is holding us back. Because the entire idea of that level of centralization of wealth is inherently unsustainable. That having that many people controlling that many resources cannot last.
So, what motivated you to get into activism? Take your time. I should mention I didn't warn him I was going to ask questions. I didn't really plan myself, but...
No, I mean, it's cool. It's just the same thing that I think got everyone into activism, which is like, you can have all these ideals, and you can, we all like to think of ourselves as a good person, and that like, oh, I would do this in this situation. And everyone runs around for this.
Debbie, we're currently at SAO and I want to say 75th?
SAO 75th.
Yeah.
What do you, if you see something wrong going on, if you don't do something about it, you're privy to it, you're party to it. If you allow yourself to benefit that system, that oppresses others, then, it's just like another book. Like, all of the evil needs to prevail for a few good men to stay silent, right?
Yeah.
So either you're part of the solution or you're part of the problem, but passivity is just as possible. We can't afford to be passive. We're on a fucking time limit, you know?
You know, actually, it's made me think of a TV show. The last episode of Seinfeld, didn't they all get put in jail for not doing shit?
I never watched Seinfeld.
Oh, well, if anybody else has actually watched and want to confirm that I'm correct, that, yeah, basically, series ended with them going to jail because they didn't do shit. They lived their own lives and didn't give a fuck about other people. And of course, I'm not here to discuss TV shows, but peace. You hear that? What they're saying is that if the police are going to keep violating rights, shooting people, killing people with no absolute reason, then there can't be peace. Kansas City is able to treat people equally, fairly, and not discriminate on their skin or disabilities, mental issues, so many factors. Then we can truly say we're a community.
You on the people's side first.
So whose side are you on?
And you're gonna stay on the freedom side. When anybody asks you, as a revolutionary, what side you on? You on the people's side. You on the freedom side. And you know freedom side.
Excuse me, guys, sorry.
You're on the people. You're on the people's side.
Say it!
You're on the freedom side.
Ashe. Ashe. Power to the people.
Freedom side.
Whose side are you on, guys?
Freedom side.
side. We're on the freedom side.
I'll leave French here for a sec because I want to go show off a flag that I just learned about. This I just learned is actually the flag for Juneteenth. And the reason I found that out is because I asked. Something I've never seen, and they explained to me.
We're on the freedom side.
That's the annoying thing about knowledge, is once you know, you can't unknow. KCPD has angered people by, well shoot, the way they act. Knowing that's going on, can't unknow it, can't sit back.
We're on the freedom side.
Hey, guess what, guys? Yes, there's a few cars that have to slow down and wait, but too bad. It's not like they're not going to get where they need to be. Good majority of people I've been seeing, at least on this side, are been pretty cool. Smile there. So how do you feel to see people out?
Oh,
being
people fucking love it.
So again, we got this black and white. Are you gonna be pissy and get angry because you're slowed down for a second, or just gonna chill out, acknowledge what is going on? I mean, if you can at least acknowledge that people have the right to protest, then this isn't a big thing. Once you realize they're not after, no one here is trying to kill a cop. No one wants anybody dead. That's why we don't call the cops. I'm not gonna lie, I actually do call the cops occasionally. Usually it's, hey, there's something on the road. Can you have someone get rid of it? But that's again for public safety, and because I don't feel like they're gonna murder anybody when they're picking the trash up, hopefully. Now, when you see this, people are respectful. We don't block ambulances. Huh. You know, I'm loving right now is Medic 1 and Medic 2.
What's up?
I was saying, I'm glad Medic 1 and Medic 2 don't have to go do anything in this moment. If there's any bloodshed, it's not going to be from this group. Yeah, I saw a post the other day, they were talking about one of the Proud Boys in Missouri that is trying to get in trouble.
City Council in Topeka.
Oh, what?
Fuck that shit.
Oh,
yeah,
name?
Proud Boy. Didn't go to the Capitol, but was a he's a Proud Boy. He's running for City Council in Topeka.
Huh. Okay, so do you know the name by chance?
I forget his name, but you can look him up.
Okay, I'm gonna look it up.
We still got a lot of work to do. That's where people's heads are at. If he even thinks he has a chance of winning, that's a problem, because that means people voted for him.
Yeah, they know they're still in enemy territory if they do that shit. It's like, that's because it's leftist, but you're still in the hood, you know what I mean?
You talking about 12?
Yeah, people aren't political, they get that that's the plan, so they're like, oh, okay.
That's another one of our revolutionaries. Awesome guy fighting for black rights and equality. And what are you fighting for? You know, you're not on video, you're not on camera, but
I'm fighting for freedom, brother.
sounds
Pure and simple.
exactly. Good answer. Love you, man.
Love you too, comrade. Thank you.
Yeah, this is what it's about, guys. I have a question. Why? Okay, we'll go with white people. Why don't you get scared when you see another white person? I mean, darker skin pops up, and there's a good number of people that just inside themselves get fearful. That fear turns to hate. That hate turns into the reason we need medics. And I don't forget the Black Panther Party activists. I mean, I can name off a bunch of groups that are fighting for black rights, gay rights, any rights.
To add to that, was that they killed Fred Hampton. They killed him in his bed. They broke in. I mean, keep
Say his
in mind,
name again.
Fred Hampton. They killed him in his bed. His baby was sleeping in the same room. Killed him. He was sleeping right next to his girlfriend. I mean, the FBI sent a letter to MLKJ telling him to kill himself. I mean, just look at the J. Edgar Hoover suicide letter. I mean, this is well documented. If anybody at this point in history is denying that any time that black communities try and organize themselves and say, we deserve better, we want better, we're going to demand better, they're done asking. Like, we've been asking for 200 years. It's time to start taking.
And for some of the naysayers that would say that my buddy here is brainwashed, he's not. Yes, I met through activism, but I've got to know him. I've learned a little about him. He's passionate.
The facts tell the story.
So what you're saying is you believe the truth? You believe what's actually proven?
Nobody's fabricating evidence. Nobody's creating a false narrative of, just pull yourself up by your bootstraps.
Love hearing that. A revolutionary! I am a revolutionary! I am a revolutionary! Panther Party is back! Hey! Hey! Hey!
Panther Party is back! Hey! And we are pro-black! Hey! The Panther Party is back! Hey! And we are pro-black! Hey! The Panther Party is back! And we are pro-black! The Panther Party is back!
That was the general again.
Pro-black! The Panther Party is back! And we are pro-black! And we are pro-black! And we backing up black! The Panther Party is back! And we are pro-black! The Panther Party is back! And we backing up black! Hey! The Panther Party is back!
We're back in the black.
Panther Party is back! Unapologetic black! Hey! Lock it up! Lock it up!
Give props to the cars. At least they're not trying to hit somebody like a fucking... Sorry, apologize for the language. But yeah, they're not trying to attack people. It's like we're all gathering up here. Huh? And for any of the naysayers, they're like, nah, I'm not going to watch this because you can't see any faces. Well, it's because I'm not trying to get someone fired for doing their First Amendment. I mean, this is all what I was trying to do with my channel anyways. First Amendment audits. This is a big audit, basically.
They're going to pay more attention to this than they are when we walk into those things. You know how many times we went into the Board of Police Commissioners meeting? Do you know how many times we spent the years on our county?
Look at the community. We got the community joining in.
Ain't nobody coming to save us. We gotta unite. The issue with black people is we have an issue protecting our Messiah. We have an issue respecting our God. The thing about black nationalism, you can be any religion you want, you can have any ideology you want, as long as it's black nationalism. With black nationalism, we don't have no quote-unquote black on black crime. With black nationalism, we don't have no quote-unquote domestic violence.
And luckily, again,
Unapologetically black.
Frenchie is
And we
chilling
don't let
there.
nobody blame us
Medic
for the
2.
conditions that we find ourselves here in
I'm
America.
assuming he's chilling too,
Your
because
problem is political. Your problem is economical. Your problem is racism. Your problem
so
is
apparently we
anti-police.
can actually show video. I don't faces. I'm not sure.
If you go back and do your history, you will find that our forebears have had this conversation.
Because one of our very active people is so.
Black Panther Party are calling on all revolutionaries, working class people, the poor, the oppressed.
I respect. I'm still gonna limit faces.
Everywhere to take notice of the de facto Jim Crow practice. To take notice of the Jim Crow practices that are killing black people in particular, and poor people in general. We are calling on all responsible gun owners to fully exercise your second right to bear arms. And also,
Exactly what I was just saying. Constitutional given right to everyone, not just one group, one race.
That the right of every citizen to keep and bear arms, ammunition, and accessories typical to the normal function of such arms. In defense,
Yeah, everyone out here that has a weapon is. Thanks, man.
family or property. That means that you can legally arm and defend yourself. We calling on people to get engaged in watching the things in the house, in the performance of their duty, and to ensure that your people have equal protection under the law. Now we advise you to watch these men from a reasonable distance, but with truth and be ready to protect your brother or your sister by any means necessary.
Why can't I rotate to
This ain't
landscape?
about no damn defunding.
Got it?
Yeah, just trying to keep everyone's faces out.
Yeah, that's good.
Not that everyone seems to know that, but hey.
Yeah. I mean, I like taking pictures sometimes just for my own memories, but I'm not even doing that today. Like, nah.
Well,
Not everyone has their face covered, so.
I just heard someone got fired for being an action, and I don't want to be the cause of that.
Right.
It's messed up that we can't just be out here without hiding.
Yeah, it's fucked up. It's the oppression of the state right there.
Yay.
In Kansas City. As I've already told you, they can have the money. They just got to stop killing black people.
Oof.
They got to learn how to solve some goddamn crime. I mean, we hire police department. We hire members of the police department to send their ass to training, to pull people over and give them tickets, to arrest people when they have committed a crime or in the process of a crime. But that's not what we have here. We have a judge, a jury, and an executioner right here on our street. And they call themselves police.
Yay. One of my viewers has showed up.
Across Kansas City, Missouri hood, everywhere. We in the Black Panther Party, we believe in
people
revolutionary culture.
see all the legs? See all the little legs? Here. There. That's all you're getting.
We the people are charging Kansas City Police Department,
Pay attention.
Kansas City PNP Chief Rick Smith, and those 4 racist city council members, Hall, Laird, Fowler, and O'Brien, who only advocate de facto segregation. De facto segregation. That street over there that we just marched from is de facto segregation. That is where the racial divide happens here in Kansas City. Why do you think you see so many police over here, and when you cross over that street we just came from, you don't see it? They all went through the same training. They all went through the same training. These indictments also include the Fraternal Order of Police and the Order of Police Commission.
That would be the gang
Any
union.
organization with an imperialist ideology of bashing the police. Charged with being at war with the black community. And most of them bastards, them sick bastards, don't even know what it's like to live in this neighborhood. They don't hear sirens all night. They don't lay their head where you lay your head. In the ghettos where you lay your head. They don't have to worry about getting harassed or killed by the police. They don't have to send their kids to underserved community schools. They don't have to buy their meat where we buy our meat. They don't get raw produce from home. Okay? They don't live in a community where there's a constant foreign occupation. You tell them white colonial racists in the Northlands to shut the fuck up and stay out of our business. Black business. They don't live in red line communities. They don't have kids to have dreams in their bedrooms of making it out of a fucking community.
That's right.
They don't realize how resistance and struggling form the same damn thing.
Yeah.
The struggle is to make a force or violent effort
What's up, sir?
to get free.
Yeah.
Struggle is a violent effort to get free.
Isaac, basically, the journal just listed off some people that might need to be removed from office. People that are against equality, against freedom.
And we give a damn.
That's right.
We ain't numb to our brothers and sisters taking their last breath.
That's right.
We know it can be us next if we do nothing.
That's right.
So now we in to stand
Yes,
up and
sir.
do something about it.
Yes, sir.
We need the police department abolished. We don't want reform. We want rectification. Reform is keep their police force there with us in a protracted fashion. We know that through the gun is where politics flow. Politics is war without bloodshed.
Absolutely.
War is politics with bloodshed. So if you hear 150
Excuse me, sir, guys.
call that the pigs are killed in 1998, blood is being spilled in your community. That's politics. So we got to get up in a political fight. It ain't just about taking a street. It ain't just about arming yourself. It's about getting
Sorry, sir.
yourself educated, informed politically. We don't want the privileged white colonial people in the Northland. We start talking about we're stoking division. We didn't start division. We were born into division. And now we're opening our eyes and we're wising up. And we saying that we ain't our grandparents. We are not our parents. We're here now. And we're going to get up in this fight now.
Right.
So we're going to revisit those old conversations. And we're going to have ourselves a new conversation. But we are leading the movement for a true proletarian struggle, a true proletarian season, and no more dying in our community. Put your fist in the air. I am a revolutionary.
Revolutionary.
I am a revolutionary.
Revolutionary.
I am a revolutionary.
Revolutionary.
All right, let's assemble ourselves and walk back to that truth wall divide. And remember every step you take
Gotta love it.
is a step for the fallen.
This is the community.
A step for those who have been taken from us.
This is what they're trying to reach.
They tell us to take a look
These are
at
the people
black
that
on
are
black
trying
crime. There's no
to
fucking such thing.
save
There's
from being
poor
murdered.
people on poor people crime.
Save from illegal imprisonment. When I say illegal imprisonment, I'm talking about all races. Oh! 100%, apparently. Love it. Love it. Good to see you.
Oh, yeah.
Love it. We got a cooling station. Basically, we got people here that are trying to keep people from getting sick, being dehydrated. I mean, let's got some water. Looks like food stuff back there.
Alright, let's try to keep it tight, y'all.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, it's Medics 2 Medic Edition. Where's my medic? There's one of my knights. The other medic.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
7, 8,
9, 10,
11, 12.
Whose side are you on, my people? Whose side are you on?
People's side.
Whose side are you on, my people? Whose side are you on?
We're on the freedom side.
Malcolm X, he was our leader. He taught us how to fight.
We're on the people's side.
Gonna fight all day and night till we get it right.
We're on the freedom side.
That is more of the community.
Whose side are you on?
We're on the people's side.
Whose side are you on, my people? Whose side are you on?
We're on the freedom side.
Rosa Parks, she was our leader, taught us how to fight.
We're on the people's side.
Gonna fight all day and night till we get it right.
We're on the freedom side.
Whose side are you on, my people? Whose side are you on?
We're on the people's side.
Whose side are you on, my people? Whose side are you on?
We're on the freedom side.
We don't want your pity.
Again, for anybody watching, the only reason you're seeing feed is I'm limiting faces, tattoos, and recognizable designs.
We don't want your sympathy. We don't want your sympathy. We want to be black and free. We want to be black and free. A revolutionary. A revolutionary. We don't want your money. We don't want your money. We don't want your PD.
So I guys had to figure out where the wind's blowing. I'm gonna smoke cigarettes.
We don't want your pity. We don't want your sympathy. We want to be black and free. A revolutionary. Ain't scared no more. We gonna get up in the fight.
Perfect, love it.
Can't wait no more. Change is coming tonight. Change is coming tonight. We don't want your pity. We don't want your pity. We don't want your PD. We don't want your PD. When it comes down to it. When it comes down to it. It goes blue over me. It goes blue over me. We don't want your pity. We don't want your pity. We don't want your sympathy. We don't want your sympathy. We want to be black and free. We want to be black and free. A revolutionary. A revolutionary. Y'all sound so beautiful. When I say black, you say power. Black power. Black power. When I say black, you say power. Black, black, black power.
What is it?
When I say black, you say power. Black, black,
Yay.
black,
It's like we just got an addition to the group.
black, black,
Love it. More of the community coming out to acknowledge.
The Panther Party is back. And we are pro-black. The Panther Party is back. And we back in the black. The Panther Party is back. And we back in the black. The Panther
that's a good point.
Kids have to walk on this raggedy shit, have to walk in the street, have almost about to get fucking run over. Where's the fucking money?
Listen to what she's saying, guys. You see a sidewalk on both sides now. Let's pretend there's a sidewalk here. That's the imaginary sidewalk right here.
Look around you.
Oh shoot, there's a big tree in the way.
You can see where we live.
They could put a pole in.
We used to live here.
It's basically
But now there's a new
no
rule.
parking, no walking.
We don't have to live
Right side of the
here.
street. I feel like that's legally what you're supposed to do. So technically, no one here is violating the law because we don't have a sidewalk to walk on.
They have been doing this since Brown versus Ford. And not one thing has changed. But we can change if we just unite.
There's no sidewalk still.
When black people unite, their problems will be gone overnight. That's all that it takes. When we love each other, and we unite on one accord, and we back to black, there is no more living in fear. There are no more kids in our community having dreams of making it out of their community. They can live like every other kid that lives in a higher tax bracket. That's perfect. But we see what happens to privilege when equality comes in. When you had privilege for so long, and someone comes and talks to you about equality, equality is going to sound like a terrorist act. And that's what they are responding to. Your mayor is asking for equal protection. Your city council members are asking for representation because you are taxed. You know, colonial white.
I know I was watching, so hold on a second, guys.
And be the gatekeeper for some sort of white supremacy.
There we go.
That's what you're walking for. You're walking for change. You're moving forward. This is called a movement. This is called a struggle. And we're struggling the right way. We're educating ourselves on how we got in this condition. And we're going to reverse every curse these colonial white bastards have put on us. And we're coming to that change. Tonight. You ain't gonna leave me, do you? Hey, Steve. Don't leave the people.
Oh, yay. One great voice to another.
What do we want? When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Justice.
When do we want it?
Now.
If we don't get it, if we don't get it, if we don't get it,
Shut it down.
what do we want?
Justice.
When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Justice.
And when do we want it?
Now.
If we don't get it,
Shut it down.
if we don't get it,
Shut it down.
if we don't get it, burn it down.
Look at that. That's what we're talking about.
I am
Black and white.
a revolutionary. I am a revolutionary.
Again, this is what we want. Two beautiful humans standing together. Doesn't matter the color of their skin, age, anything. It's good.
Big, 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 big.
Okay, so I'm supposed to be shadowing a medic, so we're gonna find a medic. And the great thing is there's no injuries right now.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace.
Yeah, how do we expect peace when people are treated illegally. Their rights are violated. Hey, hey, ho, ho. Chief Rick Smith has got to go. Love it. Cooling station falling around, so again, people stay hydrated, and we're actually gonna grab a water. Ooh, Kool-Aid. See, and we have a nice little selection if you're up here. I'm gonna grab a Kool-Aid. Yummy. That's nice. You know, it's so to ask more people why they got involved, but what do you really need to know? Possible, but not. Love the sticker. You guys read that? Perfect. It says a better world is not only possible, but is within our reach. You want to know the solution to that? We stand together. Part of it's getting up and coming out in the heat. I'm not gonna say I'm comfortable, but I don't think anybody else is. There's so many people that have a few more layers on. People are just hanging out, chilling. Hopefully there's not killing around. Yeah. I hear no honking, so you know what that means? The people that are behind us, they're not upset. And if they are, they're at least acknowledging. There's a reason that people are here. I know I don't have a lot of watchers, but if anybody has a question, I mean, if I don't know it, I'll find you someone here that does. Yeah, the reason we're coming through here, like I just heard John next to me say he actually grew up over here, it's because this is home. Not just this specific spot, this specific area. Kansas City. I mean, at the very least, that's the start of our home. If we can't at least keep our shit in order, if we can't treat each other fairly and justly, if we can't stop killing people by the ones that are, you know, supposed to protect us, then what are we? You don't like KCPD being called a gang? Well, they act like it. They sure act like a gang. I mean, they protect each other and screw anybody that comes across. It's basically a group that's excluding people. Yeah. One thing I've learned is once you know something, you can't unknow it. And if you can, you gotta check yourself. Get woke, stay woke. It's not easy, but you know what? There's people out here that are out here every day fighting. People that face public attacks. And I'll say one thing, right or wrong. I mean, no ill intentions, no violence. And yeah, if you're going to come at me, and this is just talking as a person, then I'm going to defend myself. It's messed up that if it's a cop, we have to watch our ass. They touch us, they push us, they get people out of the way with whatever force they want. And yeah, we touch them, go to jail. I mean, and if your skin's darker, you can end up getting shot. Watch a lot of audit videos. And for those who don't know, audit videos are basically like this. This is a Second Amendment audit in a way. People are allowed to have guns.
Y'all want to hold space?
Keep going.
It's like 1, 2, 3. Flashing lights. Ooh.
Oh, the funeral.
Oh.
Sidewalk.
Look at this, guys. Funeral procession coming through, and what does the group do? We get out of the way because we respect some things. In there. This is a sign of respect. See people standing on the side, it's a sign of respect. It's saying, hey, we're getting out of the way for this. This is not... Funeral procession should have nothing to do with anything, because we need to give them peace. I mean, I'm not... If someone comes and attacks somebody, then that'd just be a waste of time, and they'd be disrupting public. Any one person that actually gets out here and starts talking shit is causing a disturbance, disorderly conduct. And that's it, because if someone to get out of the car and start something here, that means they're looking for a fight. It means...
Good? Water, anything? Good, my brother, thank you.
Okay, I'll say if you need a bathroom break, go take one right now. Got a few cars still coming, but that was like a one on there. For my own current viewer, we're right now waiting for a funeral procession to pass, and then our march will continue. Again, this pause again is because people here are respectful of other people. We care about them. Our streets.
Our streets.
Whose streets? Say it with us. 12. Excuse me, guys. Sorry.
When I say fuck, you say Smith.
Smith. Smith. One of the corrupt guys. He's the charge of part of the gang. I say part because we also have Brad Lemon in charge of the FOP.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Power to the people! 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 Black power! Black power! Black power! Black power! Black power! Black power!
Now I'm gonna get a picture of this.
Black power! Black power! Black power! When I say power, you say people! Power! Power!
The people that were murdered, that's their lives. I'm assuming at the hands of KCPD. If you did see, there's a 16-year-old on there. 21. I mean, those are babies.
When I say power, you say freedom. Power!
Same people my age.
Power! 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 Power!
Yeah, a lot of these people out here are babies trying to actually make their future brighter.
Abolish the police! Abolish the pigs! Abolish the police! Abolish the pigs! What do we want? Justice! When do we want it? Now! What do we want?
Justice!
And when do we want it?
Now!
If we don't get it, shut it down! If we don't get it, shut it down! If we don't get it, shut it down! No justice! No peace! No racist! Police! No justice! No peace! No racist! Police! No justice! No peace! No racist! Police! No justice!
No peace!
No racist!
Police!
I am a
revolutionary.
I am a
You can say it with this.
revolutionary.
No one's gonna laugh because you're all by yourself right now and talking to yourself. We do that every day.
I am
Some of these lives, I feel like I'm talking to myself.
I am a revolutionary. Black lives matter.
Black lives matter.
Black lives matter.
Black lives matter.
Argue that
Black
point.
lives matter.
Black lives
Can't do it,
matter.
can you?
Black lives matter.
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 Oh, really?
Black lives matter.
Black lives matter.
Black lives matter.
Let's take it to the streets and fuck the police.
No peace.
Hey, D. Can't answer your call, so
Fuck the police.
No justice. No peace.
Take it to the streets and fuck the
dude, I'm not answering your call. I can't.
No peace. Fuck 12.
Take it to the streets and fuck the police.
No justice. No peace. Fuck 12.
Let's take it to the streets and fuck the police.
No justice. No peace. Fuck 12. No justice. No peace. Fuck 12.
Fuck the police.
No justice. No peace. Fuck 12.
Fuck the police.
No justice. No peace.
Let's take it to the streets and fuck the police.
No justice. No peace. Fuck 12.
If you're wondering who
The police.
currently
No peace. Fuck 12.
Let's take it to the streets and
under
fuck the
indictment.
police.
Now, of course, what I expect is the majority of them are going to get off. I mean, that gentleman right there. And of course, we're going to have Brad. Well, Mace. These are some of the faces. I said some.
Good job,
This
everyone.
is like minimal to the amount of people, I believe. Shoot, I don't know. issue, but it'll get sorted out. People are not stupid. See, that's what I love. It's not like everyone just ran in here. They actually got people helping. They're helping to deal with the traffic jam.
Everybody get some water. Get some water.
You know, in order
Even if you don't feel thirsty, you can still drink some water. Trust me. Because dehydration will creep up on you. It will creep up on you.
The revolutionary is hydrated.
Yeah, advice from medics.
Yeah. Right.
I should say confirmed information from medics.
Oh, right.
Hydrate.
Right. The medical opinion.
This is off topic, but I love his shirt. If I can just again, it's off topic, but I mean it's another right that we're now being given the ability to actually, oh shoot, possess something that doesn't actually kill. I'm trying to get to the trash can. What the hell?
Revolutionary Black Panther, come on over here.
Guys, stop. Think. Pay attention. So I love seeing more of the community coming out. And what's up? What's going on? And I especially love to spread information, so again, let's see which one is it. Is it not here? No, not that one. Ah, right here. This was a flag I didn't know about, so I asked. It's Juneteenth flag. Julie, got a question. So you saw what was going on, you came out here. Why did you come? I'm basically trying to help other people understand. I'm just trying to get from that. Why did you come out here? I mean, I saw your
Because
mind.
it's black movement, black power. We tired of the police killing us. Time for us to start marching on.
Sounds very simple to me, right there.
Yeah, did they peel off or something?
Unless they put them in somebody's car.
Yeah, they might have ended up in front of that. Try to find,
You can have Gabby.
you know, that white car that was like right by us. This
Debbie?
Okay. Well, guys, I'm not completely sure, but I believe that the march is over. I am actually gonna have to get back to my car to get to work, so Have a great day. Hope you at least got the idea. We'll wait 1 second.
Thank you for all coming out and standing in solidarity with your brothers and sisters. Because that's who we are. We are your brothers and sisters. This is the reimagination of the Black Panther
last
Party
message
that was
from
founded
the general.
October 16, 1966 by Dr. Huey Percy Newton and Chairman Bobby Seale. Right? They brought the party because there was police brutality, our leaders were being murdered, and we wasn't having our human rights recognized. As a matter of fact, our civil rights were very much being trampled upon. And so they came up with a 10-point program, right, that we stand on. We have a lot of great programs. But before I get into the program, I want to give a shout out to our comrades that are in the Hutchinson. There is a prison chapter of the New African Black Panther Party in Hutchinson Prison. We want to give the 5 members there a shout out.
Oh, nice.
Because they would have been here if they were released, but they are here in spirit. We also want to give a shout out to the brothers that drove up here from Tulsa. Revolutionary love to you. If there's any members of the new Black Panther Party, we thank you for coming out as well. Solidarity and support. I'm now going to do what I love doing, and that's introducing the members of the Revolutionary Black Panther Party. Immediately to my right is our Deputy Commander, Mansa. His role in the Revolutionary Black Panther Party is my right-hand man. He is the second in command for the Midwest region of the Revolutionary Black Panther Party. His main focus is building with other revolutionary groups all around the world, and especially here in Kansas City. That's his function, and he maintains control of the Revolutionary Black Panther Party. Can we get I am a revolutionary with revolutionary love for that brother? I am a revolutionary. There we go. Immediately following him, third in command, is the first female field commander for the Black Panther Party.
Oh, nice.
General Natasha Monique. She is also a certified weapons instructor. She is a Kansas and Missouri conceal and carry instructor. So if you do not have a weapon, or you do not have your conceal and carry, please see her. And you don't have to have one like somebody smart aleck just said, but we are unapologetic about this information that's empirical. This is a constitutional carry state, but we don't only travel in Missouri. We travel outside of this state. So that reciprocity helps you elsewhere. So don't let nobody tell you different, okay? We ain't gonna let nobody demonstrate anything, all right? We have second Lieutenant First Lieutenant Naima. She is the Revolutionary Black Panther Party Secretary. She is our squad leader. She is the highest ranking member among our ministers. She makes sure that our paperwork is
I gotta
right.
go.
She receives all the mail when you email RBPPKC. She gets it, right? She makes sure that our finances are
Okay,
right.
so again, guys, have a
All
great
right?
day.
That is our
I
secretary.
gotta
She is very integral.